What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something a bit more serious, so please don't mind the background, the face, all that stuff irrelevant. Okay, I just wanted to get this out there. I honestly should have talked about it sooner, but I thought the trend would die. And I'm kind of upset at myself for not just talking about it when it came to mind, because it is a very important topic, and it couldn't this topic alone could shape the future of artists and just things in general. So the rise of AI technology was inevitable. I feel like most artists knew this was coming, but the way it came, I don't think anyone expected. So AI technology, essentially, it's meant to cut things in half and make things a lot simpler for people to do, because we are humans. Life happens, time, money, things get a little, hard to manage sometimes. So AI technology, it tries to make things a lot easier for people, and that's where AI generated art comes in. You probably have been seeing a lot of your friends posting magic avatars on your timeline, pictures of them just looking all nice and cool and all that stuff. And a lot of people probably didn't know this, but how the magic avatars are created are through something called Stable Diffusion. So the most popular app, Lensa, uses something called Stable Diffusion, and if you didn't know what that is essentially the AI looking at images. The AI looks at images from non-consenting artists. I'm just gonna emphasize that for a second. Non-consenting artist, okay? The AI is looking at images from people who didn't consent for their art to be used in this way, and it learns from those images. By learning, I mean mashing those images together and slapping your face on it. That's essentially what is happening in very oversimplified terms. And I'm not here to blame you for that. A lot of people unknowingly just hopped on the trend, and they're like, oh, I want to see what my magic avatar would look like. And that, I'm not here to call you a bad person for that. That's not what this video is for. Why this is troubling, again, is not only because this app is taking work from actual artists, it is literally taking the work from the artist. And I know there's a lot of AI connoisseurs and people who back AI like they were born by one, and I get it. They believe in the technological advances. Cool, but I think anyone with common sense would think taking someone's work and using it for purposes they didn't consent to is just not okay. So before I go on any further, I just want to explain to you guys that I'm not here to say AIs have no place, or AI shouldn't exist, or AIs just aren't helpful. I would be lying. But I'm just here to inform you, if you planned on using the Lensa app, or you have already used the Lensa app, who you are affecting and how it's affecting them, and the things you can do to help those who are affected. So a lot of artists obviously have already been talking about the Lensa app and their disdain for it, and the fact that they're stealing literal art from hardworking artists. But I don't feel like it's enough. I don't feel like this topic has reached the level it needs to, because I still see a lot of people using it. Granted, a lot of these people probably already know and use it anyway, which, I mean, what am I gonna do? It's their money, their free will. I just really want to spread the word further. Me being an artist myself, I relate to artists. I love artists. I feel like if anyone is to be supported, it is them. I know when it comes to art, there's usually a very huge gap between the artist and the actual art, because art is consumed on a daily basis through commercials, ads you see in like train stations and stuff like that. This is all art made by someone, made by a person. And I don't think a lot of people really recognize that when they see it, because that's not really what artists do the art for, you know what I mean? But I just want to remind you guys that there are actual people on the ends of these creative ideas and these creative products and ads and all that stuff. I just want you guys to be reminded that there are actual people who create these things. And when it comes to learning anything, AIs aside, it takes time, money, emotion, life experience, self-expression. These are things that go into artist work. With AI technology making it quick and easy for you to get your art in an instant, I understand it's very tempting. It's very like, well, I want it now. But I think going to an actual artist, you're only ever going to get what you ask for. because again, these AI technologies are in their learning stages. They're learning right now, and these artists have learned already. They know this stuff. They're still learning as well, but most of them, if you go to a professional artist, they know a lot more than some of these AIs. Well, I know people are gonna say something about that. I'm not here to dismiss anyone's opinion. I actually would love to hear what you guys think or feel about the situation. I just hope you guys take a little bit of a closer look into what you're using and what you're giving your information to, and how it's going to the domino effect of that. So yeah, again, a lensa, stealing artwork from artists. And you know the funny part about this whole story? Will Smith, you wanted to hop on the trend? I thought you were on our side. Weren't you the ones? Weren't you supposed to take these motherfuckers out? Why are they here? That was a joke, obviously. Nevertheless, support real artists, because they'll literally give you what you want and what you ask for. I hope you consider what I'm saying in the fact that you should be taking a little bit of a closer look in some of these apps that you're using. And yeah, with the rise of AI technology, things are only going to get more and more interesting. So yeah, this has been Daquan or dbrazierr, and thanks for listening. Peace.